Today at Some Dude's Grill, we'll be making 3 pestos. First up, we'll be making a roasted poblano pesto, followed by a hazelnut and feta pesto, and last but not least, we'll be doing a modified classic pesto. So let's get started. The first thing we need for our roasted poblano pesto is roasted poblanos. Take 2 peppers, cover with olive oil, placed into a convection oven, 450 degrees, 20 minutes. Remove the peppers, place into a bowl, cover with plastic wrap to steam the outer skin off. Once it's cool to the touch, remove the outer skin and seed. Let's take a 1/4 cup of pistachios and pulse them for just a little bit. Once pulsed, we're going to take 8 to 10 cloves of roasted garlic. How do you get roasted garlic? Take a head of garlic, break apart the cloves, place into a container for the oven, cover with olive oil, roast at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, pull out, let it cool to the touch, remove the husk off of the garlic, and there you have roasted garlic. Bonus, you also then have roasted garlic olive oil, or Rgoo. Let's add the cloves of garlic. We're going to pulse again. Once pulsed, we'll go ahead and add the 2 roasted poblanos and pulse once more. We're looking to just kind of break everything up here and start mixing a little bit of the items together. Next, let's go ahead and add salt. I use kosher, black pepper, and a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Pulse again. This will start to tighten everything up. We will then drizzle in 2 tablespoons of the Rgoo, the roasted garlic olive oil. This will smooth things out. However, I still want a tight pesto since this is going on top of a burger. So here you have it, roasted poblano pesto. Our next pesto is the hazelnut pesto. We need 2 cloves of raw garlic, black pepper, salt, 1/4 cup of hazelnut, a 1/4 cup of feta, juice from a lemon and the lemon zest, 1/3 cup of spinach, parsley, and basil, and 2 tablespoons of hazelnut oil. So let's get started on our hazelnut pesto. First thing we're going to want to do is put the 2 raw cloves of garlic into the processor and pulse a couple times to break up the garlic. We then want to add a 1/4 cup of the hazelnuts, and let's go ahead and pulse that and really kind of get those nuts broken up. We then want to add a 1/3 cup each of basil, spinach, and flat leaf parsley. The addition of the flat leaf parsley will make this pesto very grassy, and it will play very, very well with the lemon juice and zest. Let's go ahead and drizzle on 2 tablespoons of hazelnut oil, pinch of kosher, pinch of black pepper, and a 1/4 cup of feta. The feta adds an additional bit of saltiness, so be aware of that when adding your kosher salt. Go ahead and zest the entire lemon. We want a good amount of zest. We want that lemon flavor and the lemon essence of the zest to play very well with the parsley. Cut the lemon in 2 and juice half the lemon. That will most likely be enough, but if you taste it and you think it needs a little bit more, go ahead and add the lemon for additional acidity. Now let's really run this processor, get everything very well chopped up and blended. Once that is done, we'll go ahead and we're going to scrape down the side, and if it needs to be pulsed some more, let's go ahead and do that. And if it doesn't, if it's the consistency that you're looking for, and I am looking for a tight pesto, then go ahead and stop at this point. This is what we're looking for, bright green. Completed pesto. Enjoy. What we will need for our modified classic is a cup of basil, quarter cup of Parmesan cheese, a quarter cup of pine nuts, 4 cloves of roasted garlic, 2 tablespoons of roasted garlic olive oil. We will start off by roasting the pine nuts dry. We will do so at a high heat until they start to literally pop off the pan. At that point, you know they're done. Don't go any farther or you'll have burnt pine nuts. Let the pine nuts cool down. We will next add the pine nuts that have cooled along with 4 cloves of the roasted garlic into our processor, and we're going to process until this kind of becomes a paste. That's what we're looking for. Once we get it processed to that point, we will go ahead and add a cup of basil. Once we have the basil in, we are going to go ahead and pulse again. Once we've completed the pulsing with the basil, let's go ahead and add a quarter cup of our Parmesan cheese. Start pulsing again, and then we'll go ahead and we'll drizzle in our 2 tablespoons of the roasted garlic olive oil. What you'll find with this modified pesto is a little bit sweeter taste with the roasted garlic and the garlic olive oil as opposed to the classic using the raw. So here's our completed pesto. I hope you enjoyed watching all 3 of these pestos being made, and I hope you'll stick around for future videos to see how we use these pestos in future recipes. Thanks for watching.